So the next submission we're going to do from side control will be a counter to a submission that Ollie will already have on. Okay, so a lot of the time you find that when you first start training jiu-jitsu, or people who are untrained, they tend to grab the head a lot. Okay, so you need to start understanding how to utilize that position, right, in order for you to be able to create an attack. Okay, so a lot of the time grabbing the head without any control over your opponent's body is not great. Okay, as long as you understand how to utilize that position. Okay, so let me just give you an example. So it could be a scenario where Ollie on bottom has decided to sit up and grab the back of my head here. And generally what tends to happen from here is the person on top, if you don't know what you're doing, you're kind of stuck. Okay, and there's a few escapes you can do. I'm just going to give you an example of how you can counter this in into your own submission. So what I'm aiming to do from here is I'm aiming to trap Ollie's arm here now. So as he's grabbing my head, okay, my left arm is going to come over the top. Okay, I'm going to pinch my shoulder, look here, into my head. Okay, this makes it really difficult for Ollie to now release the grip from the headlock. Okay, my right arm now is going to hug his head. It's going to reach through nice and deep. And my aim from here is to try and bring the palm of my hands together, right behind his back, so in between his shoulder blades. Okay, and from here now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag his shoulders towards me and bring his back flat to the mat. Okay, so what I'm aiming to do here is I'm using my right shoulder to create pressure. And because Ollie's exposed his neck by reaching and trying to attack my neck, okay, it means that there's no way for him to be able to defend this choke. From here now, what I'm going to aim to do is I'm going to start creating pressure. I'm going to tripod up onto my feet. I'm going to walk towards his head. Okay, I'm going to try and create a slight angle here to create more pressure on the neck. I'm going to drive my shoulder in towards his head in order to get the submission. So one more time. So I'm inside control now. So Ollie's not got any control over my body. So it makes it really difficult for him to finish any kind of headlock guillotine submission. But he reaches up and he grabs the head anyway. As soon as he grabs the head, look here, I'm going to use my shoulder, my head, look here, to pin his wrist in place. Here. I'm going to hug his head. Palm of the hands together. I'm going to pull his shoulder in towards me. I'm going to bring his back flat to the mat. I'm going to engage my toes. I'm going to come up off of my knees into a tripod. I'm going to walk towards his head. I'm going to start driving my shoulder in towards in order to get the submission. Comes on very, very quick.